Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be my tutorial on how to make your custom painted Gein PS4 controller. First, of course, you got to take this shit apart. Take the front shell off, that's what you're going to paint. Take this computer module bullshit rumble pack with all the buttons on it, put it aside. Put all your small parts in a dish, screws, buttons, all this kind of stuff so you don't lose it. Set aside your battery, set aside your touchpad, make sure they don't get paint on them. Cover the back pegs of your controller with a little piece of tape so they don't get painted on. Put some newspapers down, put your controller shell on top of it, and paint that shit white. Use a primer, that'll help your paint stick better. Make sure it's a nice white. Make sure you know what you're doing when you're spray painting. Paint your PlayStation button. That's the little center home button. I painted mine to look like a little eyeball. Paint yours however you want. Now your controller's prepped and ready for painting. I put a light layer of flesh color on it, really light, almost looks white. Painted some red around the edges. Give it that bloody effect. We're going for some gore here, people. Put that blood around the edges, and then put an even darker layer of blood around the very edges. Makes that shit pop. Makes it look gory. Makes it look vibrant. I really like that look. Looks nice and sharp. Anyways, we're gonna give this shit a nipple. That's right. That's what I said. A motherfucking nipple. We're gonna put a nipple right around the buttons. You're gonna be playing with a nipple the whole time you're using this controller. Stitch that nipple in place. Hand paint every stitch. Do not be a pussy. Do not go and get a Sharpie and start painting these little lines out with a marker. Hand paint that shit, man. Don't be afraid. Fuck the square, fuck the triangle, fuck the circle, fuck the X. Custom paint your buttons. Those buttons are custom painted. Kill. That's what you're going to be doing. Hand paint more stitches. You want some designs on this controller? You can paint them however you want, wherever you want. I personally decided to do an asymmetrical design, and I painted it like this. Painted the stitches on, hand painted, more stitches, more stitches, more stitches. This piece is gonna look like a dirty motherfucker when it's done. More stitches. Take lots of pictures too. That's what I did. You want to show your work. You want to show your progress. Look at that fucking nipple. Are you gonna like playing with that nipple the whole time you're playing Call of Duty? That is gonna be some fun shit. That nipple looks wet. I put some clear coat on that nipple just so you know, make it nice and shiny. Even gave it some 3D element. It actually feels like almost like a little nipple when you rub it. It's pretty damn cool. Then you flip over to this side. You got it nice and bloody right there. What you want to do? You want to stitch that shit on. You want to paint more motherfucking stitches. That's what you want to do. That's what Gein is about. He stitched things together. Human skin here, human skin there. Making shit out of human skin hair. I don't know. What the fuck? You want to paint some designs on this shit? I used a brownie sort of red color. Take a shot of the whole controller. Why not? It ain't done yet, but it doesn't matter. You still gotta paint more stitches on that shit. Hand paint every stitch. It takes time and it takes some precision, but you can fucking do it. Don't be no pussy. Use no Sharpie. Hand paint that shit. Then you want to get this yellowy, orangey stuff, and you want to paint it all messy around the edges and shit. You want to make it look all gunky and messy and sort of slimy. It just adds a real rotting kind of gross, gory look to it. I really like it. Really adds some depth and dimension and some character to the controller. Take lots of pictures of your gross, disgusting stitches, and hey, it is skin, so why not paint some veins on your controller? Go ahead, get some light purple, mix it with some water, so water it down a little bit, and just paint some veins all over your controller. Really adds to the effect, really adds to this dead sort of zombified look. Oh my god, this controller's looking beastly right now. You gotta get some more flesh colors, sort of lightly powder it over the veins to sort of blend them in a little bit, and just sort of smear in different shades of flesh tones and maybe a little bit of reds here and there, really lightly. You don't want to overdo it, or hey, maybe you want your controller to be gory as fuck. Go ahead. Go crazy. Put blood all over it. I don't give a damn. It's your controller. This is what the fucking final product looks like once you put it back together, motherfucker. Does not look like a badass controller or what? I got my kill nipple on the right. I got my fucking stitched on D-pad on the left. Visit Toasty Stickers on Twitter to get your own custom decal made for your light bar, and take lots of pictures of your shit, man. I'm having a blast using this controller. I feel like a badass. I feel like a killer. This is totally me, and you can have a controller like this if you just follow this pretty shitty ass tutorial where I ramble through a bunch of fucking stupid pictures, and who cares? Fuck it. I like making it, and I hope you guys like it too. So holler at me, like, favorite, and subscribe, and peace out.